Apply pressure from every angle, you feel me? Yeah, you know, attack mode. Never fold, man. Nah, never fold, never quit, yeah. Keep going, like, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they gotta feel me, yeah. Now they finna feel me. I try to keep it cool, but niggas always act a fool. So now they gotta get high, smoke that thing. Tryna get M's in the bank, fuck what they think. Knock a nigga whole mouth out. Come side me, top break, throw hands like Tank. Knock it out the park like Hank. I've been doing them planks, what you got on my drink? I've been trying to keep my sane. Humanity so lame, fuck you and your gang. Speaking on the dead man's name.
SKOL VIKES, we here. I repeat, SKOL VIKES, we here for another one, another live and direct. Few things to talk about tonight, few things to get into. Some news about quarterbacks, potential quarterbacks who could be in the building. Potential trades, etc. But the main topic is certain analysts speaking, and it's one of them nights I'm getting on head tops, ready to make heads drop. Period, man. We know the season is officially over now, but the real season, so to say, has begun. A lot of people talking and yapping. Shannon Sharp is one of them. Mr. Shannon Sharp, among analysts who want to run their mouth. So we're going to break down Mr. Shannon Sharp. First, we got to get into some news. We're going to talk about some free agents who probably will leave the building. Free agents who should go, free agents who should stay. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty and really get into it, baby. Yeah. We know it's the time. It's just part of the season where free agents have to go. Who should stay? Who should go? Gonna break it down and get into it, man. Start right there. As we know, this is a business, and the free agent game is a real business. And we're going to check out available free agents as well. You know, you understand Quasi is no longer in the building. So can the new GM, whoever that may be, Brzezinski, the guy they bring in from Seattle, whoever it may be, can they attack free agency like Quasi did? If it was Quasi making the moves. You know, a lot going on in Minnesota Vikings territory. Questions about Jalen Naylor. Will he stay? Will he go? Will the Vikings pay the man? Will the Vikings pay him? Some talk about Addison. Like always, stand by. I would love to see that whole trio stay together. Addison, Naylor, and Swaggy Addy, and Jefferson. Here we go, man. Every Vikings free agent and their odds to return to Minnesota in 2026. The Vikings crop of 2026 free agents isn't quite as star-studded as last year's group, which was headlined by Sam Darnold, Byron Murphy Jr., and Cameron Bynum. Now, we know Vikings made big decisions with Byron Murphy Jr., gave him a multi-year contract. They let Cameron Bynum go. Some say it was a good decision. Some say it was a bad decision. He went to the Colts. Colts had a solid season, you could say. Of course, the biggest name in free agency, after it's all said and done, is Sam Darnold. Yeah. After it was all said and done, Sam Darnold was the biggest name in free agency, baby. And it is what it is. Shout out respect to Sam Darnold for winning a Super Bowl. Wish him nothing but the best. He went with his move, played it well. He read the field, read the room, and made the right move, dog. No cap. But this is a very pivotal moment in the Vikings off season. Free agency. How do you attack? How do you regroup? What weaknesses do you try to fill in that in their free agency? Still, there are some important decisions for Minnesota's interim front office to make. Once they freed up the requisite cap space, which free agents will they push to keep, and which ones will they feel comfortable losing? Let's go through each of the teams' pending unrestricted free agents and hand out a speculative percent figure that represents our guess at the likelihood they're back with the Vikings this year. Here's the version of this article we did last year, if you're curious. We're going down. Let's see. Harrison Smith. Now, Harrison Smith, Hitman. Since Brian Flores returns, the question is, will Hitman return as well, dog? Right, that's the biggest question. Will Hitman return? If he does return, what will be his role? Will he be a backup? Will he be okay with being a backup? We know the Vikings need to hit on a safety and draft a safety, so that's a big question. But what will Hitman's role be if he was to return? Now, what does he bring you? What does he give you? Definitely experience. Definitely the understanding of the game, right? He gives you all that. And up close and personal to the line of scrimmage, blitzing on third downs, etc. That's where he's his best at. So he can still contribute in that way at that high level. But we know for a fact he's lost a step or two. We know for a fact Theo Jackson may not even be the answer, right? So the question is, in what direction do the Vikings want to go as far as acquiring safeties in the draft, a safety through free agency maybe? Which direction will they head in? But at the end of the day, Harrison Smith will have to make an ultimate decision. Does he want to return? Does he want to put in another offseason, a grueling offseason, right? Does he want to go through another year all over again? How does his body feel? How does his mind feel? Etc., etc., etc. These are all questions he will have to ask, and you will have to ask as well, homie. That's just what it is. Now, me personally, I wouldn't be mad if Hitman came back, but he definitely couldn't come back as a starter. No disrespect to him, but his starting days are over. The Minnesota Vikings need speed back there around yonder at that safety position in the secondary in general. We need more speed. We need more. We need safeties out there who can cover. Even Josh Metellus, like I said in previous lives and videos, he needs to lose at least 10 pounds and become a real coverage safety. If he can't do it, guess what? Put his ass at linebacker permanently. No ifs, ands, buts about it, dog. You hear me? Heavy. SKOL VIKES. This is a pivotal off season for the Vikings. No way around it. They must make the right moves. So as far as this free agency list, don't keep players way too long now. Don't overpay for older veterans like we've seen the Vikings do in the past. Right? Don't allocate money to this player and then subtract what you have or what you need over here. Now, don't do that, Vikings. That's not the move this year. So we're going to see how it really pans out and shakes out. Got new faces in the building, new faces in the front office. GM, all that. They act like they don't know who the GM will be, but they for damn sure know who the GM will be. This is not no secret. We already peeped it. So boom, it is what it is, homie. When will the Vikings just come out and say it? But at the end of the day, they must make the right moves. Let's move on to the next person on the list. Yeah, Eric Wilson. They say 70% chance that he returns. Now, Eric Wilson this season, who gave themselves a rebirth, so to say, who stepped up and basically showed out and earned their money and earned a contract and earned their keep. Definitely Eric Wilson, right? Definitely Eric Wilson, dog. Definitely Eric Wilson, homie. He stepped up, he came in, he showed out. As far as Blinson, tackles for loss, he was a menace in the run game. Biggest thing with Eric Wilson is his weakness in pass coverage. That's probably his biggest flaw. But is that enough to not re-sign him? Not in my opinion. But I would definitely want to see them attack the draft for a young linebacker. I feel like you can rely on Eric Wilson giving you that same season again next year. Now, if he does, that's great, but that will be very tough. You know, can he have another great season like he did this year? I mean, time will tell, but like I say, that will be very tough for him to do, in my opinion. But you definitely find a way to re-sign him as a backup player, whatever. You know, but shout out Eric Wilson, definitely, man. I forgot to read the Harrison Smith thing. This one isn't a question of whether the player will re-sign with the Vikings or join a new team. It's will he retire or not? If the 37-year-old Smith plays a 15th season in the NFL, it'll be in the state where he spent the first 14. All signs seem to be pointing toward Smith calling it quits after getting an emotional send-off in the final game of last season. So maybe this percentage is too high. I just can't quite quit on the idea of Hitman running it back one last time under Brian Flores and chasing that elusive Super Bowl ring. You know, at the end of the day, like I said, what is it about for Hitman? What does it really mean to him? Does he want to go? Is he up for putting in work again for a ruling season? This is on Eric Wilson. I anticipate Flores and the Vikings will do everything they can to keep Wilson, who is a perfect fit in their defensive scheme. He had a remarkable 2025 season, becoming the first player in NFL history to record a stat line of 115 tackles, 17 tackles for loss, 6.5 sacks, and 4 forced fumbles. Wilson is due for a significant raise, but one also imagines he'll be interested in continuing to play for Flores. And that's, Eric Wilson is a product of the Flores effect. I mean, Eric Wilson didn't perform that way in Green Bay, did he? No. Like I say, Flores really gave him a real rebirth to his career. No cap. But that's what Flores does. That's the greatness he has as a coach, as a defensive coordinator. He takes players, average good, elevates their game, takes them to the next level off rep. We've seen 3 years in a row what he had done with this Minnesota Vikings defense, how he turned it around quickly and swiftly with lack of talent in a lot of areas for the most part. He still doesn't have the roster he would like to have. No way, no how. I repeat, he does not have the roster he would like to have. The personnel, etc. Now he's getting close. I believe he gets closer every year. And depending on how this draft goes, he will be much more closer. But at the end of the day, Flores is just a defensive genius. And he turns guys' careers around. That's Flores for you. So Eric Wilson is a product of that. But can he give you the same season again? Man, that's a tough one there. I still want to see them get younger at that position, attack that position aggressively in the draft as well. I mean, you got 10 picks, maybe more. Use them to your advantage. Get what you need in the building. If you can re-sign Eric Wilson and it makes sense, boom, you do it. You don't think twice. He earned that right, at least to get another chance, another season under his belt, under Flores. See what he can do. You know, tough decisions to definitely be made. Jalen Naylor, 30%, pretty low. And Naylor, he will get a payday. I repeat, Naylor will get a payday. How big will it be? Who knows? But he's earned an extension, a multi-year deal contract. He dropped some balls last season as well. He dropped some balls definitely, but majority of his season he performed. He definitely excelled in the offense. And you saw him and JJ. They had a connection late in the season. So shout out to Speedy, baby. He gonna get paid wherever he go, whether he stays with Minnesota and they work a nice deal out, or whether he goes somewhere else, gets a payday around yonder. But like I've been saying, I would love for him to stay in the building and you keep those three together. That cohesion, that chemistry goes a long way, right? It takes more than just talent to win a Super Bowl, more than just talent to have a great team. But yeah, Jalen Naylor speedy. If he can come back some way somehow, that would definitely be a plus. You ain't seen the best from him yet. But if not, hey man, that's part of the business. That's the game. Who is Ty Felton? Right now, this season he looked like a bust, but he could come back next year and perform well. Just all depends on how he develops this offseason, the work he puts in. Period. But he's your third round pick. I'm sure they drafted him because they thought about the possibility of possibly losing Naylor to free agency, right? They're in a cap space situation right now already anyway. So it's going to be interesting to see how they move their funds. Pay this player, pay that player, boom. Trade him, restructure this, right? Naylor has earned a solid payday on the second contract after recording 858 yards and 10 touchdowns over the past two seasons combined. Only 45 players in the NFL have caught at least that many touchdown passes since 2024. The Vikings would love to keep Naylor, particularly given his connection with J.J. McCarthy, but he may end up pricing himself out of their plans. Wow, damn. One path to keeping him could involve trading away Jordan Addison, who continues to deal with off the field incidents. Now, right there, like I always say, that makes no sense. No disrespect to Speedy, but I'm going with Addison. And it's funny they added who continues to deal with off the field incidents. Yeah, it's funny, bro. Let's get it, man. But as far as trading Addison, so you can keep Naylor. Uh, Once again, what are you trading Addison for? What are you getting for Addison exactly? That's the big question. But at the end of the day, I want to see Addison stay in the building. I think he's a great asset to you. And when he's fully locked in and playing his best ball, he showed you how good he could be. QB Carson Wentz, he's probably out of there. Yeah, the way Kevin O'Connell did him dirty too, I'm sure he's gone. That's pretty much a no-brainer. Ryan Wright, I feel like Ryan Wright is a guy, is a weapon you must keep. You definitely re-sign Ryan Wright. A punter is a weapon. Having a punter with a strong leg goes a long way. Flipping the field, changing the game, big time game changing plays. Oh yeah, special teams is very important. Your special teams unit is very important, dog. We as Vikings fans saw that this season, this past season, right? Chicago Bears, McCarthy, who everybody want to turn their back on now. Oh man, lead them down the field on a great drive, touchdown. Should have really been the game. The special teams, what blows it? They blew it. They returned the ball past midfield, set up shot for a field goal. Game over. One play. Always say it takes one play to change a game. That's it, bruh. For the domino effect to begin, good or bad. I repeat, good or bad. So Ryan Wright, pay the man. Be smart, pay the man. You're not gonna find too many punters with the leg power he has, who can flip the field like he can. He's a weapon. He's a weapon round yonder. So your special teams unit is very important, homie. Yeah. Him, Will Riker, dynamic duo. So you asking me what I'm doing with Ryan Wright? I'm bringing him back. Period. No question. Let's get it. SKOL VIKES. Wright has been somewhat up and down in his 4 years with the Vikings, but he was good in 25. He seems to have strong chemistry with Will Riker and Andrew DePola. So why not keep that trio together? Big facts. And it won't cost you an arm and a leg. You know what I mean? You can restructure here, restructure there, boom. It's a done deal, done data. Long snapper Andrew DePaula, 80%. Once again, another player. He's been playing for years. Pro Bowler, all that. Long snapper. You keep him around. If he wants to continue to play, you keep him around. Simple, man. Some moves are just simple, man. Yeah. On a similar note, there's little reason to think DePaula, who has made 4 straight All-Pro teams, will be snapping the ball anywhere else in 2026, assuming he wants to keep playing facts. He is 38, so retirement could be on the table, and that's the biggest thing with DePaula. Does he want to continue to play? Delton, what up, big dog? Shout out Delton in the building, man. Let's get it, bro. But yeah, that's the biggest question for DePaula. Does he want to continue to play, being 38 years old and all that? That's the big question right now. But at the end of the day, it's a no brainer. You keep DePaula heavy, trim the roster back. Let's say after restructuring 32 mil, man, will players really take the 32 mil restructure though? Who will be willing to restructure their contract? Maybe O'Neal, maybe JG, right? Right. Maybe someone who knows, man. But we need to definitely free some money up. Cap space real tight right now, homie. So that is DePaula. Got Todd Chandler, 15%. Now you ask me, Todd Chandler hasn't got enough tick yet. He hasn't got enough reps. I feel like you can get more out of running back Todd Chandler. No cap. You hear me? Heavy. But at the end of the day, it is a business, homie. Yeah. And depending on what the Vikings do in the draft, that will that will depend on a lot of what they end up doing with Todd Chandler, right? Yeah. The guess here is that Chandler looks for an opportunity elsewhere after spending his entire rookie contract in Minnesota. The Vikings backfield will be led by Jordan Mason and either Aaron Jones. And Aaron Jones, you ask me, he can really go. Um, can Aaron Jones even stay healthy a whole season? Or another prominent back if Jones is a cap casualty. And Urfa Xavier Scott has shown he can be a solid number 3. Yeah, at the end of the day, we got a lot of young backs around yonder. Like Mason in the building, Xavier Scott. You expect him to come in better next year. And if it's between Chandler and Jones, I'm not so sure. I'm not going with Chandler in that situation. Chandler can definitely tote that Tater, given the opportunity, given open holes. He can run the ball. Needs to needs to improve in pass blocking definitely. But overall, solid back. And Aaron Jones, his injury just start to pile up. Every year he's injured more, out more. Every year it just piles up. So how much is he worth? How much do you want to pay him again? Cornerback Jeff Okuda, gone. I repeat, gone up out of there. Get out of here. Goodbye. Jeff Okuda pretty much was his last shot, right? Pretty much was his last shot as far as rebuilding his career, having a career rebirth. Pretty much over for Jeff Okuda, if you ask me, homie. Yeah. I mean, he didn't show up this year. He looked bad. He couldn't cover nobody. He's physical. He's still physical, but you need more. You need more. And he just doesn't give you more. Daniel in the building. Sup, EJ? I have a question. What if we just run it back and do something next year? Or does that NKLC head coaching tenure? I mean, running back with who? Running back with what? Same team? I mean, what are we talking about, Daniel? Are we talking about running it back with the same team? My answer is no. We need more weapons. We need better players in certain areas. So what are we really running it back to, Daniel, in the building? You hear me? Heavy. Shout out Daniel in the building. But what are we really running it back with? We must add talent in certain areas, Daniel. You hear me? Heavy. No room for error. And it must start with the draft. Well, the draft is the biggest part of the off season this year. I'm not saying free agency, no, because they don't really got that much guapino to play with. But they must attack the draft like never before. And whoever is in charge, it doesn't matter. They must attack the draft, bro. Period. You build your roster in this year's draft. There ain't no way around it. So who's in charge? Go tell them that. Hone in on your draft. Hope your scouting team is ready. Hope they are prepared. One of the biggest drafts in Vikings history. And you telling me they're not prepared? They're not ready? They're not zoned in, locked in on the task at hand? Like how? Why? How couldn't you be? Unless you just don't care, you're just there for a check. And it's starting to seem that way. Oh yeah, it's starting to seem that way. Round yonder in Vikings territory, baby. Yeah. So I ask you, Daniel, when you say running back, if you're talking about running back with the same team, the answer is hell no. Here we go. Like I say, Jeff Okuda out the building. He pretty much is who he is. Nothing else to see from him. Nothing else he can give you or show you like on a regular basis. He just washed up, homie. Yeah. Now, like I say, he's still a physical player. He likes contact. I respect that. We like to see physical corners who ain't scared to hit all that. But at the end of the day, he doesn't bring enough to the table to keep him around. Okuda only played in 6 games for the Vikings last year due to injury, and boom, injury prone as well. Hail to the no, no, no. After being limited to 6 games with the Texans in 24, he's a journeyman who seems likely to join a new team for a fourth straight off season. Although the Vikings could look to keep him around as a low cost depth option. I mean, keep him around for what? It's about having talented depth as well, homie. Depth who can fill in and play their roles and play it well. A Kuda, a starter, or a backup, or third string, whatever, man. No disrespect. I just don't want him on my squad right now. Practice squad guy, cool. You hear me? Heavy. Boom. But him, nah, man. He just didn't do enough, and he was injured as well. Cornerback Fabian Moreau. Moreau kind of a toss up. I mean, Moreau looked well. Fabian Moreau looked well because of Flores as well. Like I say, you got cornerbacks like Fabian Moreau out there. No disrespect to him, but he's not elite by any means. He's a journeyman by all means. Once again, that just shows you the elite level that Brian Flores coaches at year in, year out, every day, every night. No matter who you give him, who you put in the building, who his corners are, who his safeties are, linebackers, trench players, boom, he always finds a way to perform well, right? He always finds a way to put them in the best position to win and play the best football possible. That's the greatness of Brian Flores, man. Yeah. So will Fabian Moreau come back? Do we really want him back? Solid depth piece, maybe, yeah, maybe, baby. Yeah. But I think you can find more younger and talented players in free agency and definitely the draft, homie. Yeah. And let's not forget about the UDFAs and all that. Boom. But Fabian Moreau, I mean, it's pretty much up to flow, huh? Yeah. You know what I mean? Period, homie, no cap. And maybe he just fits well in Brian Flores' scheme, which a lot of players do. Like I say, Brian Flores gives these guys rebirths to their careers, man. A real rebirth, man. A real rejuvenation, man. Yeah, that's what Flores does. I mean, your defense is top five, homie, with Fabian Moreau as a starting corner. I mean, must I repeat it again? Huh? The defense is top five with Fabian Moreau as a starting cornerback. Come on, bro. It's about coaching. Don't ever forget it. Wide receiver Rondell Moore, 40% chance. And prayers up for Rondell Moore. Tore his ACL in the preseason. It was high expectations for him. He's kind of a journeyman too, if not now, for damn sure on his way to being a true NFL journeyman. But the guy has speed. He gives you speed. Now, will he have that same explosiveness, same speed, athleticism, right, in general, returning from an ACL injury? A major injury, homie. A tough injury to recoup from. But once again, bro, prayers up to Rondell Moore. But another toss up, man. Another toss up. Like, yeah, he could come back. Yeah, he could still be a factor, maybe on special teams for sure. But then again, can he last the whole season, homie? Can he make it past preseason, homie? Yeah. So that's pretty much the main question for Rondell Moore. I mean, the Vikings won't have to pay him a whole lot. He'll be cheap. You get him for a good price, a good number. But it just is what it is. Yeah, it's hard to know what the future holds for Moore, who tore his ACL in training camp after signing with the Vikings. He hasn't played in a game since 23, but Moore will be just 26 years old this fall. Maybe the Vikings want to run it back on a minimum deal and see if he stays healthy this time. And like they said, he is only 26. So 26, recovery, as long as the recovery goes well, right? The physical therapy, homie, boom, and he's back to his old self. It might make sense to give him a try, to give it a go for another season to see what happens. What happens if he does stay healthy? What happens if you can utilize him on special teams, on third downs, whatever? Boom, quick screens, plays out the backfield, etc. What happens then? What if? But we don't live in a world of ifs. Only if we did, right? But we don't live in a world of ifs. Period. Offensive tackle, Justin School, 20%. I don't want School back at all. We, we can keep School where we left him. He was piss poor. He was horrible, homie. Yeah, I've seen enough from Justin School. Get up out the building, homie, and don't return. I repeat, get up out the building and don't return. This is another no-brainer. He's gone. He's out of there. The Vikings may want to upgrade their tackle depth, given Christian Darrisaw's difficulty staying on the field in his first season after a 2024 ACL/MCL injury. School can play both sides and was competent at times, but they can probably do better. Probably ain't no probably to it. You can do way better. Blake Randall and Walter Rouse are under contract and can play tackle. Man, anybody but school. That's why I keep telling y'all, man, the draft is important. The draft is important. Safety Tavier Thomas, probably out of there, homie. You know, he made some flash plays here on special teams, but he committed a lot of penalties as well, some big time penalties. So yeah, I mean, yeah, Thomas probably gone. He probably out of there. Yeah, it's just what it is. Thomas was one of the Vikings leaders in special team snaps last season, and teams generally like to keep experienced special teamers. With that said, he did struggle with penalties and coverage lanes in some big moments. Facts. Even if his overall ST grade was quite strong, and you can't ignore the eye test. I always say, bruh, you can't ignore the eye test, right? Right. He failed a lot of times with the eye test, baby. Yeah. Let's really be real here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Heavy. 37 failed a lot of times with the eye test, baby. Yeah. My boy LeVar in the building. My boy LeVar Stars in the building. What up, big dog? My Levy dog in the building, man. Yeah. Homie, what up, chat? All day, every day. Clap it up, man. Yeah. Let's get it, man. When you come in the chat, make sure you like it up. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with everybody you know, man. Heavy. School vibe. But yeah, Tavier A. Thomas, I say he's probably out of there. He's probably gone. You know, like I mentioned in the article mentioned, as well. Too many penalties, too many mistakes in coverage as far as being out of your coverage lanes. And they happen in big moments as well, homie. Certain things you cannot just justify, right? Right. Yeah. QB Brett Ripien, 20%. He's probably gone. John Wolford, 20%, probably gone. Who knows? We still got Brosman in the building. You know, McCarthy is your number one. Still waiting to see which direction they go with the veteran they're supposedly going to bring in. But right now it's boom. Brosmer two, McCarthy one, but you expect that to change. But QBs, Brett Ripien, John Wolford, probably out of there, man. Yeah. Bring some new talent in. These two can be lumped together. Either one would make for a passable QB3 option with knowledge of the Vikings offense. And like I say, if you keep one, oh well, you keep one. But I see both of those guys leaving the building, period. Offensive lineman Matt Nelson, 15%. If you never heard of Nelson, that would make sense. The former Lions tackle signed with the Vikings late last July and then was placed on season ending IR less than 2 weeks later. So injuries, bro. He's probably gone. Really never had a chance. That's how the NFL be sometimes, though. So not really no superstars on the free agency list. I mean, you got Naylor. You wouldn't call him a superstar. You definitely call him a good player. So the biggest name on here right now, man, is definitely Naylor. And I would say after that would be Eric Wilson and Harrison Smith. Those are the top three. I definitely, like I say, would like to see Eric Wilson back in the building and definitely Jalen Naylor if possible. It's going to be a lot harder to keep Naylor rather than Eric Wilson. So I feel like Eric Wilson pretty much a done deal. Flores likes him a lot, loves his play style. He fits his scheme well. Can he can he can he replicate the season he had this year and into next year? Who knows? Like I say, that will be very difficult. Another year of road work on his body, another year of his body being broken down. But hey, he's been in the league for what, multi years now, right? Was with the Vikings at one point, came back, so he's showing that he can. He still has he still has contributions to make. And last year he balled out. You gotta respect that he balled out. And if we're talking facts, as far as did he earn another year or not, hell yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, he earned a paycheck. And ain't that what the NFL is about? Earning your pay, earning your key, earning your chance. Yeah, he put himself in a great position. Shout out Eric Wilson. Shout out Edub, man. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for that article. And that's just free agents I wanted to tap into and dive into right quick, homie. You know, yeah, man. Now I want to get back into this one here. It's been some quarterback news, and after this, I'm gonna get into the short video and one more video. It's gonna be a surprise though to end it off. Yeah, man, we're gonna end it off right though, heavy. A lot of people capping, a lot of people capping and yapping, man. I told you, bro. I'm on head tops, finna make heads drop. Oh yeah, SKOL VIKES. But give me 1 second to find this here. Understand? See right here. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Find this QB news we saw here. Yeah, Tom Pelissero, Mr. Pelissero, you know. And there's so many rumors and speculations about what the Vikings will do as far as the QB position goes. So many rumors and speculations, man. Yeah. Will they keep McCarthy? Will they not keep McCarthy? Who wanted McCarthy? Now we know the whole Sam situation, right? Oh man, this, that, blah, blah, blah. But let's see what Pelissero had to say. So Tom Pelissero names 4 QBs the Vikings are considering. Is this real? Is this just an inside scoop? Time will tell. We'll see what happens. This is not a secret. The Minnesota Vikings will onboard a new quarterback this offseason, either to support J.J. McCarthy as a veteran backup or compete for his job at training camp. And thanks to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero, an early list is reportedly on the table, including Kirk Cousins, Mac Jones, Kyler Murray, and Geno Smith. Pelissero list puts Cousins, Jones, Murray, and Smith in the Vikings' orbit as Minnesota weighs its big quarterback decision. I don't know how the hell Kirk Cousins once again got in this mix, man. If the Vikings bring Kirk Cousins in here, man, again, man, I don't care if it is for him to be a backup. I don't care how much he knows the system. I don't care about none of that round yonder. Kirk Cousins does not deserve to step foot back in Minnesota, bro. I repeat, Kirk Cousins does not deserve to step foot back in Minnesota. Period, man. He's robbed him enough. He's gave you nothing. Come on, bro. Get Mac Jones. That makes the most sense right there. Or get a Murray. If it's about somebody competing with McCarthy. I don't want Geno Smith either. Geno Smith, he's gonna give you 2 picks in big games every time. You know, I don't want Geno Smith running this offense here. Yeah, we know who Geno Smith is. Bring him in for what? My top 2 would be Jones and Murray. You know, Smith and Cousins can really go. It's like some quarterbacks' names shouldn't even be said, right? Like they shouldn't even have a chance to get in the building. You hear me? Heavy. Kirk didn't even want to take a pay cut. Right? So let us stay his ass up in Atlanta. You know? It's not a list from heaven, but Minnesota could do much worse. Oh, really? Really? Yeah. Pelosero's list illuminates Minnesota's quarterback plan. The quarterback position takes center stage early in the Vikings off season. If Cousins' return to Minnesota is a genuine possibility, the central question becomes not whether it happens, but what role would he fill? Man, what? No role, homie. Hey, huh? Exactly, LeVar. Exactly, LeVar. You know, he robbed everybody, man. I ain't gonna lie though, he a smooth criminal, man. A smooth criminal, Jack. Yeah. He a real jive turkey, Jack. Yeah, man. Real jive turkey, man. Hell yeah. You know? Holmes, why on earth would you bring Kirk back up in here? You know? Cousins was an undisputed QB for years, QB1 for years, but that's no longer the case. A reunion would be complex, and Kevin O'Connell would face three options: immediately install Cousins as the Week 1 starter. What? Are you kidding me? Stop it, bruh. Stop it. You hear me? Heavy, no cap. Allow him to compete with JJ McCarthy, or use him as a strictly backup option, the same insurance role he was projected for in Atlanta in 25. Wow. In 2023, his last season as Minnesota's starter, Cousins ranked fifth in the NFL among quarterbacks in EPA per play. In 24, that number plummeted to 30th out of 35 qualifying passers. Wow. Any assessment must consider his torn Achilles from a few years ago. Projecting Cousins' performance in 26 demands more realism and less nostalgia. I don't care about nothing about the Kirk Cousins of the past, bro. You hear me? Heavy. I don't care nothing about what Kirk did, his best season, none of that. Even his best season, he ain't give you nothing. You know, I repeat, his best season, the man ain't give you nothing. They talk about, oh, one playoff win. The defense won that game. You hear me? Heavy. Point blank, period. No cap. Yeah. You for damn sure don't bring him in now. Man can't even move back there, yo. You know? The primary allure of a return lies in the financial aspect because the Falcons have essentially already paid Cousins handsomely for 26. His next contract will likely be a bargain. That changes the score significantly. The cap related frustration that followed him from 2018 to 2023 disappears if his salary aligns with that of a backup. And I ain't even got to really get back into all more of that, you know, because it's a pretty much no go for Kirk Cousins, man. Yeah. Mac Jones. Now we can talk about Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. Yeah, man. We can talk about him because he make sense. This the guy I would go for right here. This the guy I would attack right here. If you want somebody to come in and bang with McCarthy and challenge him at a high level, a quarterback who's proved he can play the game, he can come in, learn the system fast. You saw him last year with the Niners. So he gives you everything you need and hope for. You know? Yeah. And then at the end of the day, whoever wins the battle wins the battle. Period. Bottom line, no cap. You want to make McCarthy work, huh? Bet. Bring in Mac Jones. No matter what, guarantee he gonna make McCarthy work, homie. Yeah. Got that real dog in him, bro. Yeah. You know? No cap. Bottom line. Oh man. The main item surrounding Jones' 26 plans isn't if he can start in the NFL, but what it would cost to acquire him. In 25, Jones started 8 games for San Francisco, leading the 49ers to a 5-3 record. Extrapolated to a full season, those numbers project to 4,570 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, and a 69.6% completion rate. That's top 15 QB stuff. And that's what you need right there. Heavy. Shout out Mac Jones, bro. For real. Those statistics are also comparable to Sam Darnold's 24 season, the same year Minnesota finished 14-3. Neither Jones' recent game film nor his efficiency metrics suggest he would suddenly regress in Minnesota. San Francisco is positioned to capitalize on the desperation of quarterback needy teams via trade, and Minnesota must decide if it will enter the Jones sweepstakes. Jones is a good fit for many teams. Ultimately, interim general manager Rob Brzezinski must decide if sending first or second round pick to the Bay or something similar is worth it. Now, definitely you ain't giving up no first round or second round for Mac Jones, bro. You hear me heavy? How the hell they put a first round in there for Mac Jones? What? Now that don't make no damn sense around yonder with that. First or a second. You started round three. Period. Kyler Murray. Like I said, Mac Jones and Kyler Murray are the only ones that make sense to me right now. Murray's talent is evident, regardless of other options. Over 7 seasons, his EPA, CPOE numbers exceed those of Baker Mayfield, CJ Stroud, Trevor Lawrence, and Daniel Jones. All quarterbacks currently projected to start in 26. That established efficiency isn't negotiable, even though some Vikings fans are oddly hesitant about Murray to Minnesota. I mean, who would you rather have, a real gamer on the field or a real gamer, with on the sticks? Period, homie. Arizona's situation strengthens Murray's case for change. With the new head coach, the Cardinals seem ready to move on after 7 years and just one playoff appearance with Murray. The man could be traded any day or released in March. What's on this damn list, bro? Geno Smith, no. Geno Smith, hell no, he can stay. You know what I'm saying? So you got Mac Jones or Kyler Murray. Like I said, I'm picking Mac Jones in that one. Yeah, I feel like Mac Jones gives you more, brings more to the table at this point in his career. Period. That's just where I'm at with him. Yeah, man. If we talking out of those two guys, give me Mac Jones all day, every day. Period. Give me Mac Jones all day, every day. Yeah, man. No cap. But that's pretty much for the articles, man. We finna jump into they seem like they got another video somewhere down here. Oh, they're talking about McCarthy. Oh, let's see what they saying about McCarthy and Kirk. Yes, let's pop there and let's see what's up. Hold up. Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna do that one next. I'm gonna do that one next, man. Yeah. I'm gonna do that one next. I want to see what they said about Sam and all that, man. No? Hold on. Give me 1 second, man. Find the right one, man. Hold on. Thought they had it out here pretty much dead. Popped up right there. Let's see right here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the first video I'm gonna break down. Shannon Sharp got a lot to say. Got a lot to say about Vikings business type ish. See what he got to say about Viking business. Andre in the building. Andre in the building. What up, big dog? My dog Dre in the building, man. Yeah. Get into this Shannon Sharp situation and see what they saying. See what they saying, man. I ain't even playing, man. Let's get into it. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. You know I'm gonna dive in. You know what I mean? Early, man. We go, man. Don't play when it comes to yeah, you know. Don't play, dog. Please don't play, dog. You're heavy. 1 second, man. Get to the screen. We gonna get it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Here we go, man. Seem like everybody coming out the woodwork now saying, "Oh, the Vikings look silly. The Vikings look this. Oh, look at what the Seahawks did. Oh, they won a Super Bowl. If the Vikings would have kept Sam, oh, they would have won a bowl too, huh? Yeah. No, not necessarily. I repeat, not necessarily. See, people speaking on the Vikings, they doing that because they don't know about the Vikings for real. This. They don't know about the Vikings for real, man. You know? Just what it is. Like Shannon Sharp, he don't be watching the Vikings like that, man. Guaranteed. So that's why everybody sits back and assumes if the Vikings would have did this, if the Vikings would have did that, they would have won a Super Bowl. Nah, man. You have to understand the Vikings and know the Vikings and understand the coaches and personnel and all that to understand that just because they had Sam, if we would have kept Sam, doesn't mean that we would win a Super Bowl. You have to understand who KOC is, baby. Yeah, that's what people don't get and forget. Shannon Sharp and Ocho up here running their mouth, and they don't know nothing about the Vikings at all, bro. At all. Heavy, you know what I mean? Early, bro. Yeah, no cap. SKOL VIKES. They sitting up here talking and capping and yapping, not knowing the full, not knowing what's really going on. You know. Let's get into it though, man. See what's up.
Button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. From seeing goals to the trophy, Seahawks cut Sam Darnold is now a Super Bowl winning quarterback. How did you feel about Sam Darnold winning the Super Bowl, Ocho?
I was happy on. I was happy because I understand his story. Yep. I understand the plight. I understand everything he's been through. You know, how it started off going to the Jets. Obviously, most of the time when you go early, the expectation.
Shout out Sam Darnold, bro. And I'm not gonna stop saying it because people got it misconstrued, man, and confused. This has nothing about being mad at Sam or being bitter towards Sam Darnold, man. No. Sam Darnold did what the hell he was supposed to do. Sam Darnold handled that business, right? Sam Darnold did what was best for him. He went up there, like I said, he read the room, peeped the situation, what was going on, and made the best move for himself quickly and swiftly. And you can't be mad at the man for it. Bottom line, the Vikings could have franchised him. They didn't, and they let him walk scot-free. And he went and did what he did. He got with a coach who rocked with him, who understood him, got with an OC, offensive coordinator, who rocked with him right, who understood him. And now he is the man. Yeah, now he is the man, a Super Bowl champion. So any Vikings fans who are mad at Sam Darnold, I ask you, for what, homie? For what? Man or woman? Be mad at KOC. Boom. Be mad at Quasi. Be mad at the Wills, but you're mad at Sam Darnold, bro? For what, homie? That's ass backwards. I repeat, ass backwards. Hey, no cap. Hey, hey, bro, put up a shut up in this business in this league. Hey, Sam Darnold did nothing but what except what he was supposed to do for his career, for his family, all that. And he felt Seattle was a better situation for him, and turned out to be it was. But I'm sure they're gonna get into it like everyone else. Oh, if the Vikings would have kept Sam, if the Vikings would have kept Sam, they would have been this, they would have been that. No, no. We know who the Vikings are. We know who our head coach is. We know who leads our organization. And we know even more now with Quasi being fired and the way the Dirty Games is going. So we know even more now around yonder, baby. Yeah. So stop making it seem like if the Vikings would have kept Sam, they would have been in the Super Bowl. No. Come on, bro. Cat, bro. Right. Get into it.
There's a huge burden on your shoulder. And then you go to the New York media. You know how it is to have to deal with the New
Yep.
York media. He spent 3 years there. It didn't work out. He had to stop in Carolina. He had to stop in Minnesota. I think the stop in Minnesota was kind of the writing on the wall. I mean, a blind man could see this is the quarterback for us. And they still let him get out the door. I still don't get it. And most of the time,
Time out, Ocho Cinco. First off, don't ever take away. We talk about Sam and congrats to Sam, but don't ever take away Ocho, the boost and the rebirth that Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings gave Sam Darnold's career. Say whatever you want, or the Vikings let him go and this and that, all this. But don't forget the boost the Vikings gave that man's career, right? The confidence KLC put in him, like it or not, homie. Yeah. I don't care how much he says Kyle Shanahan did this, Kyle Shanahan did that. At the end of the day, he got his rebirth to his career under KLC's wing. And KLC ain't no QB whisperer, but what the Minnesota Vikings did for him cannot be ignored. Yeah. They gave a major boost to his career, and he took it and ran with it. And shout out, kudos to him. He took it to the highest level. He took full advantage what he was supposed to do, right? Right. But can't nobody ever sit there and say that Minnesota didn't increase his career, homie, right? Or didn't enhance certain opportunities he may have, or enhance the chances for him to be a Super Bowl winner. The Vikings did that for him, bro. Yeah. And he put the work in, definitely, homie. He grinded it out, definitely, homie. Respect his journey and his grind. But the Vikings gave him his big chance, not Shanahan, not the Niners. Boom. He rode the pine with the Niners. You forget? Or y'all forgot? Huh? He rode the pine with the Niners, man. Yeah. So let's not get carried away. And then Ocho talking about they let him walk out the door. No, he wanted to walk out the door. The Vikings was too stupid to hit his ass with that franchise tag and give him no option, right? I believe if a team hits a player with the franchise tag, he has no option to leave, right? Let me know, bro. Fire the chat up, homie. Fire the chat up. I repeat, fire up the chat. If a team hits a player with a franchise tag, he cannot leave, right? Let me know, man. Yeah, are those the rules? Is that the law?
And it's all about situations. You go to the right situation with the right people around you, especially an organization that is built for winning and has a competent GM and competent structure from top to bottom. This is what you get. This is what you get. We don't talk about Sam Darnold in the conversation at being top 5. We don't talk about him with the Joe Burrows, the Lamar Jackson, the Josh Allen, the Pat Mahomes, the Jalen Hurts. But now we have to. Now he enters those conversations where we talk about some of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. And it's so funny, not that far removed, we thought he was a bust when he was in New York.
Well, he was. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it now.
See what Ocho forgetting us about coaching once again. Every statement he just made, he just proved that it's about coaching. Coaching is the most important part of a team. Why did Sam Darnold look great? Coaching. Who put Sam Darnold in the best position to win? The coaches. Clint Kubiak, Mike McDonald with his great defense as well. The coaches, the people, personnel who was around Sam helped him look great, heavy. It's all about situations and systems. That's what it's supposed to be about. People always say, oh, the quarterback, oh, he looks good because of the system he is in. No shit, Sherlock. You're supposed to create a good system for your quarterback to prosper in. That's the whole point of building a roster behind your rookie quarterback, huh? Yeah. That's why the main goal is to what? Always find that quarterback, huh? Yeah. Then you build around him. But that's the main goal. It's been the main goal for centuries. I'm sure since football has begun. You find that quarterback and build around him. It's called the systems for a reason. See, that's what Ocho is failing to forget, and maybe Shannon will enlighten him since he is a true vet. Yeah, since he is a true vet. But coaching where it begins and ends. That's what they keep forgetting, baby. Yeah. So Sam Darnold may look top 5 because he got a coach that put him in a position to be top 5. But Sam Darnold performed the same if he was with, so to say, the Commanders or the Chiefs or whoever, the Panthers, whoever. Of course, it's a system, Ocho. That's what systems are for. Your quarterback is supposed to have a system for him. Come on, bruh. That's what it's about, man. Yeah. Like, it's not rocket science. It's football, period.
He was. He had more picks than touchdowns. Now, I think the thing is, Ocho, what's so satisfying for him is that 3 teams gave up on him. The Jets gave up on him. Carolina gave up on him. Minnesota, after he won 14 games, gave up on him.
Make it clear, Shannon. Make it clear, Shannon. As we know, as reports have came out, real news has came out. No longer speculation, Shannon. Make it clear, dog. Understand the information you are saying, dog. KOC gave up on him, right? KOC called the Seahawks. Boom. Hey, bro, look over here around yonder. Oh, we got Sam Darnold. We don't want him no more, but he could fit your scheme well. Oh, yeah, Mike McDonald. Come look at this guy we got, Sam Darnold. We don't need him. We got McCarthy. Boom. Now these motherfuckers giving up on McCarthy a year after a year in. But yeah, it was KOC. So be clear, Shannon. Understand Vikings business for real, Shannon Sharp. Heavy.
And the 49ers.
And the 49ers, because they got Brock Purdy. I mean, I'm not so look. I'm not. Look, I think Sam Darnold, he won the Super Bowl, but I mean, all things being equal, would you take Brock Purdy? I mean, Purdy has been. How many? No, he's been to 1 Super Bowl. Remember, he tore his shoulder off the bone that in the championship game against Philly. Yeah. But it's got to be satisfying to him to be so highly touted coming out of college and to have 3 teams give up on you and to finally find that redemption. And no matter what, Ocho, I don't care. It takes somebody believing in you. As great as Tom Brady was, it took Coach Belichick believing in him because they kept 4 quarterbacks, which is unheard of on an active roster. They kept 4. Because Coach Belichick saw something, say, he's not ready right now.
Right.
But I think if we can keep him in our system, I think we got something, guys. I think we got something. He believed in him. Sam Darnold just needed somebody to believe in him and get with a competent organization. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody ever wouldn't tell me one person that used the in a sentence, Jets incompetency.
That part of it, he's absolutely correct, man. Take somebody believing. KOC believed for a year. They put Sam Darnold in a great position for a year. But after that, man. They say they believed in McCarthy, say they had confidence and belief in McCarthy. And KOC made the call. They could have sat there and franchise tagged him, all of the above. But the Seahawks wanted him, paid the money for him, and got him. They saw something in him, just like they said. And Clint Kubiak went to work like a damn wizard, bro. He went to work. No cap. You hear me? Heavy.
Chad, have y'all ever heard that?
This is the newly redesigned Dell AI PC with Intel inside. It's not just an AI computer, it's a computer built for AI. So you can do this.
No. It's truth and fiction. Truth has to make sense. Fiction has to make sense. There ain't no way that Ocho, you can't write no script like this. You can't write a script like this now, Ocho. Not like this.
Hold on, not
the man said he saw ghosts. Ocho, you remember you was at the podium like, I saw ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Coaching development, bro. Development at all is always going. It's always going on.
What, you in a scary movie? What you mean you saw a ghost? Like, yeah.
Right.
And he was scratching his head, his eyes got big. I'm like, well, damn. I don't know, cuz. Football might not be for you.
Listen, if you were to tell the Sam Darnold story, right? If you didn't watch football, how he got drafted, where he went, his success at USC, and what happened at New York, Carolina, San Francisco, Minnesota, and then they would think it's a movie.
Yes.
Oh, this is a Hollywood movie. Hollywood movie. I like it. But the fact that this is actually a real story, a redemption story at that, it's dope. It's dope.
Hey.
See, KOC gave him the confidence, man. You know, KOC gave him the boost again, the rebirth again. That's the whole thing. Shout out LeVar in the building. You know, they got to stir up shit on their show, like all these mainstream sports shows. Big fact, man. Big fact, dog. But see, KOC gave him the confidence boost, and he took it and ran with it. And Seattle took it to the next level. You know, that's the difference right there, man. Yeah. Seattle had a team already built to fit Sam and a system for Sam to play in and fit in very well. That was the difference right there. So he came to Minnesota, got a confidence boost. Kelsey taught him some more things, right? Gave him a rebirth, and he went to Seattle, and they elevated it. Period. That's all you need sometimes, man.
If you want to beat Seattle, you better be able to run the football.
Got to.
You got to be able to run the football.
And it starts up front. If you ain't got them boys up front, so you're able to run the football.
Trenches, no cap, trenches. Absolutely right. And these are two guys who played the game at a high level, man. I repeat, who played the game at a high level, homie. Yeah. Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp. They both played at the highest level, so they understand the game. But sometimes they say things that are erroneous, you know. Media. Come on, baby. Media, right? Right. But when it comes to playing football and having that experience, when Ocho says the trenches are important, man. How many years I've been saying that shit? Trenches where the games are won. And it seems like people seem to forget it, bro. Every year, every time. Where did Seattle dominate at? Trenches, homie. Yeah. Where did the Eagles dominate at last year? Trenches, homie. Yeah. It's not rocket science. It's football. Come on, baby. Hey, SKOL vibes.
It ain't happening.
No. Oh, Joe, who deserves more credit? Mike McDonald or Sam Darnold?
Ooh, Mike McDonald, yes, but probably Sam Darnold, because if Sam Darnold's not there, I don't think they're in the Super Bowl. As great as your defense is. As great as your defense is, if you don't have Sam Darnold, I'm going to
lean towards the quarterback also.
Well, if you're going to lean towards the quarterback, you must first lean towards the offensive play caller. That's first off, period. period. And if we're making it about Mike McDonald and Sam Darnold, defense wins championships, bro. Period. Heavy. Got the number one defense in the game, and you saying you give it to the quarterback? And if you give it to the quarterback, you got to give it to his OC, the man calling plays for him. That's what KOC needs to understand and learn. And if he can't, move aside, move along, and bring someone in who understands McCarthy and understands what to do to elevate his game with play calling. That's all it was, bro. Quickly and swiftly. That's all it was. It was play calling at the highest level. Clint Kubiak put awesome game plans together for his quarterback, bro. Heavy. Something that KOC didn't do. Now, he did it here and there, but when the competition was stiff and the bright lights was on and it all mattered and it was win or go home, KOC didn't show up like he never shows up. Like he never does. You know, bottom line, man. Yeah. So yeah, when you say, if you're gonna say you say Sam Darnold is the reason they won a Super Bowl, come on now, that's cap, man. Yeah. They had an outstanding defense, man. Outstanding defense, outstanding run game. That's where their offense starts and ends, period, with the run game. Now, was Sam Darnold a big help? Yeah. Did he play good football? Yeah. But let's not get crazy and carried away, Shannon Sharp and Ocho.
Yeah, I don't think you're there. Hell, look at the Broncos defense.
Without quarterback.
No Bo Nix, you see what happens. Bo Nix gives you your best chance to win, even though you have a great defense. Bo Nix goes down, as great as your defense is, you still fall short.
You can't overcome that.
They did not overcome it because of because Bo Nix wasn't there. Are you gonna say the Broncos lost that game because of Bo Nix? Because Bo Nix was out? No. There was some game-changing plays in there around yonder. Heavy.
So, it's hard to overcome inept quarterback play.
Yeah,
it really is, Ocho. And no matter how great your defense is. I mean, what did Drake May throw for last week, 2 weeks ago? 86 yards? 86 and they won the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They won the game.
Yeah.
He made and Sam Darnold made enough throws. I mean, he to go on the road and make the throws that he had to make against San Fran, and then to beat. I'm trying to think, who did they beat in the first round of the play and the divisional round of the playoffs? But
they beat San Fran. He talking about going on the road. What are you talking about going on the road? Nobody even going on the road, dog. He talking about going on the road. Going on the road where? They had a bye week, bro. What going on with Shannon, man? Shannon speaking on Viking business, man. Hey, Shannon, hey. Then you pay some money for a little short. You paying for the punani, Shannon? Come on now, Shannon. Fall back now. Don't speak on Vikings business now, man. Heavy, bro. You hear me? Heavy. No cap, bro. For real now. Yeah. He talking about who they play. They had a bye week first week. They was the number one seed. They beat San Fran. They beat the Rams. Damn, bro. Come on now.
Anyway, and then to take care of the Rams in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah.
You just won the Super Bowl. What are you doing next? I'm gonna go to Disney World.
Boy, I'd love to go to the Super Bowl.
Kicker Dave. I mean, look, their special teams were great. Because think about the special teams, what Raheem Shaheed did against the Rams on that Thursday night game. Think about what he did against the 49ers in that playoff game. Think about how many times the punter pinned them down. Think about how many big kicks that the kicker made. They're special teams. Yeah. Special teams, you don't really think. They call them special for a reason. Mm-hmm. And for the most part, Ocho, we practice them. We give them a little 5-10 minute spot here or there. We interrupt practice, go and get 5 minutes. All right, get y'all ass off the field. And here we come back with offense and defense. Right. You don't really notice them until you get a punt block, one returned on you, or things like that. You miss a kick. And then you're like, man, damn. But Seattle was really, really good. They were great defensively. They got better and better offensively and special teams wise when the addition of Raheed Shaheed took their team to a whole different level. Took it to a whole different level, Ocho. And that was the difference in the ball game tonight. Seattle. Drake May. How do you want to assess his performance, Ocho?
There's no performance to assess. I mean, Drake May you saw his inexperience show up. That was the main thing. He wasn't ready for that moment, bro, period. Heavy. Bright lights, whatever it was, just the inexperience alone. You saw the difference in quarterbacks right there. You can sit and compare quarterbacks, simple, very simple, man, fundamental. You saw the difference in maturity, different in understanding of the game, a different in understanding how to move around in the pocket, buy yourself some extra time. All things that Drake May will continue to learn, but it's part of the game, part of the process, baby. Yeah. Or let me guess. Is Drake May a bust now? Yeah, man. Is Drake May a bust now? Hell no. Just wasn't ready, man. Yeah. Now we're gonna go into the next video they got here. Because it popped up, so I gotta see what they're talking about. Give me 1 second. Because I see some McCarthy and cousin disrespect. Tech, how disrespect to my brother. We ain't allowing disrespect to my brother, man. Telling the truth about what, Dre? Telling the truth about what, dog? Let me know, man. Let me know. Yeah. So they says something else. I saw them running their mouth about my brother, man. Trying to see what's good with my brother, man. Yeah, bro. What's up? They talking about Kirk and my brother. Like, who these boys is, man?
Single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories.
But Dre, you say they telling the truth about what, homie? Telling the truth about what, homie? Yeah.
Ocho, the Vikings are expected to add a veteran quarterback to the roster, and rumors are Kirk Cousins, could be back in Minnesota. The Falcons are expected to cut Cousins before the new league year begins in March. Ocho, do you want to see Cousins back in Minnesota?
I think it would be dope. I think it'd be great. I think it'd be great for Justin Jefferson, huh? Obviously, I had an appearance with Justin Jefferson with Lowe's. And
see, shit like this, Ocho talking about it would be great. Great why, Ocho? See, this where you need to have people in there ask them why. Why in the hell will it be great for Minnesota to get Cousins back, bro? I don't care about nothing what you had with Jettas, bro. You don't know what Kirk did or didn't do for Minnesota. Kirk robbed Minnesota for years. So, Dre, I repeat, I ask you again, Dre, are they still right, homie? Yeah. Are they right by saying Minnesota should bring Kirk back in the building? I mean, let me know, man. Heavy. They talking about it will be great. Great how? Great why? Out of all the backups, you bring in Kirk for what? A man who can't move? You're going to bring in somebody, at least bring in somebody who can move around. Ain't no sitting up. Need some real competition, man. Yeah. If McCarthy go down there and damn, boom, somebody who can really step up and play, run, move around that bitch. You talking about Kirk Cousins, homie. He can't even move. You telling me, man? Yeah. Let's think logical here, man. Let's think about really building a team. What do the Vikings need as a team? You have your rookie quarterback. Build around him, yo. Heavy, early, man. Yeah. SKOL VIKES. Build trenches around your team. Attack the trenches in the draft, right? Get some cornerbacks in the draft, man. Get a safety, man. Trade up for Caleb Downs, man. Yeah. Increase your depth. Increase your depth chart. The fuck we bringing Kirk Cousins back in the door for? He gives you nothing. I'd rather see Kyler Murray or Mac Jones. But Kirk, why? What does that say about your organization? What does that say to your team, your players, man? Yeah. right? What does that say about you, the Vikings in general, homie? Yeah, right. What does that say to the NFL world and to the fans? You bringing a quarterback back in the building who won you nothing, who robbed you for 6 years. Shit, but it makes sense. Y'all got happy for Adam Thielen's return, like he finna do something round yonder, huh? Like he ain't been running in quicksand for 10 years. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, you hear me?
San Francisco before I got home, and the news had already broke. The rumors had already broke. It run across the ticker on ESPN about the Falcons releasing Kirk Cousins at some point. And I asked JJ, how would you feel about that? Listen, the more people in the quarterback room, the merrier. Having that veteran presence would be good. He said
it wouldn't be not just any veteran presence. Ocho, he's sitting up here talking about having that veteran presence would be good. No, having a certain veteran presence, dog. Yeah, who could really push and put some fire under JJ McCarthy. That's a Mac Jones. That's a Murray. I'm leaning towards Mac Jones, though, a real dog in that building. He talking about Kurt. Come on, man.
He gonna beat JJ McCarthy out.
Here comes Shannon. He gonna beat JJ McCarthy out. Shannon, you big biscuit head chump pump. You talking about Kirk Cousins gonna beat McCarthy out? How? He ain't beat nobody out, dog. He couldn't even beat Penix out, dog. Yeah. You talking about Kirk Cousins gonna beat McCarthy out? Why? Huh? You assuming, Shannon? Man, ain't no way in hell Kirk Cousins is the starter for the Vikings, man. If Kirk Cousins is the starter, homie, I promise you, man, the Vikings will win 5 games max. Yeah.
I mean, I know that because we know what Justin Jefferson was able to do with Kirk Cousins. We know Kirk Cousins at the helm at that quarterback position, who already knows that offense. You know what the numbers going to look like during the regular season. You know what they're going to look like.
Hey, he might feel a lot on the pro season, but JJ going to have 115 catches, 16, 17.
1,600. Yeah. Most.
This is all assuming. And like they just said, he going to fizzle out in the postseason. What you want him for then? Is it about reaching the postseason and that's it? If that's it, cool. Let me know. He talking about the stats going to be great regular season, homie. Postseason, they know. That's why they laughing. They know it. Kirk ain't getting you to no damn Super Bowl, man. Yeah. And it ain't no guarantee he the same player. The man 38, Achilles tear, He ain't no young 38 either, man. He an older 38. He ain't no young 38. The man done had injuries, homie, rust, all that. Ain't played, all that, man. Out of shape, all that, man. Yeah. You telling me you think Kirk gonna waltz in here and throw the Jettas for 1,600? Huh? It's gonna be the same old Kirk, homie. Boom. Then they disrespecting JJ again. You see what I mean, nah? You see what I mean, my brother? Shannon Sharp biscuit head talking about, oh, Kirk gonna beat JJ out. He gonna beat him out. No, he won't. He don't even know about JJ for real, homie. He don't even know about Kirk for real at that. Ask Shannon Sharp, has he saw one Vikings game, homie? Yeah. I really must know.
Definitely. So with him, with JJ understanding that and really being PC with his answer to me, he was cheering for both quarterbacks. And if Kirk Cousins has the opportunity to come back, listen, more quarterbacks in the quarterback room, the better for us as a team collectively. But I mean, I think it's cool. I think it makes the most sense. It's an offense that Kirk is familiar with. You saying he might beat JJ McCarthy out. Let's say he doesn't beat JJ McCarthy out. It's a good veteran presence to have in that locker room. And if JJ starts playing bad, they won't have any problem. They won't have any issues, making that switch and making that change at any point if they feel they have an opportunity to contend and make.
I believe that's one of the reasons they moved on from Darnold. They knew Darnold would beat him out. Ocho, if I bring a veteran in, in, I got to bring one that can't win the job.
Yeah.
If I bring a veteran Ocho, and he good.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Like, what's the point then? If the reason The Vikings let Darnold go because they thought Darnold would beat out McCarthy. That's the dumbest reason ever. You should want the best man in the building. You should want the best man on the field. So he talking about they're scared to bring a certain veteran in because he'll beat Jim McCarthy out. This ain't Kirk Cousins, homie. McCarthy ain't ducking no smoke. Kirk Cousins was the one, he don't want competition around him, so he know his job is secure. McCarthy ain't no scared dog. Levitt dog, bro. For real. Like a dog in the street, man. Yeah. So Shannon Sharp talking about the Vikings don't want to bring in a veteran, huh? Or they let Sam go because they didn't want McCarthy to get beat out. That's the dumbest excuse in the world, you ask me, because what is it about for real then? I mean, for real. If you scared to have your quarterback lose his position because he got outplayed, what the fuck you doing it for then? Yeah. You know? Come on, man.
I didn't like this signing from Atlanta from day one. I didn't.
You didn't?
No. And I said it. I said, Ocho, the bet
They needed a security blanket.
I'm saying for Atlanta.
Oh,
What they had to sign him for coming off that injury. I said the best you could possibly hope for. You hoping that the man gives you 2 years. But what if he only gives you one? And then you go draft a quarterback that high? You drafted a quarterback that already had multiple injuries. It didn't make a whole lot of sense. And Matt Ryan, he was non-committal to Penix Jr. Like, well, hey, we know I see him up there all the time. I'm in the building often, and I know he's working hard. That wasn't no commitment. That ain't no, he's our quarterback.
But you also have to understand, Matt Ryan knows what you need. Matt Ryan knows what you need. He's an evaluator of talent. He knows what it's supposed to look like, and he knows what you need to get over the hump. Obviously, not winning a Super Bowl, but going to one.
Well, he had a 28-3 lead. All they had to do was run the football.
Run the ball. Yeah, that wasn't his fault. It wasn't much he could do in that situation.
Because
he wasn't calling the plays.
If I got a 28-3 lead, there is no way in hell. One first down, Ocho. I'm going to take damn near 3 minutes off the clock. Different quarterback. Now maybe they're playing more. You think about it. Sam Darnold tied for the league in interception.
So they pretty much done talking with that right there. Give me 1 second, man. Let me see. All right. Let me see. One more little clown I gotta speak on, man. I saw something about, dog. You hear me heavy? All right, hold on, man. Big on sports. I gotta see something right quick. Is this real possible? Is this real true? See what's up, man. Hold on one second, man. Where that shit at, man? I think a bigger problem is the whole line. Darisaw and O'Neal have both been banged up last 3 years. Need to get young tackles in the center. Shout out Colin in the building. Shout out Colin in the building. Once again, shout out Colin in the building, man. You have to attack the trenches. You have to attack the trenches, man. Definitely. No way around it. But that's pretty much it for the whole Shannon Sharp situation. Him and Ocho, they had some good points, man. They had some not so good points. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. You're heavy. Let me see what finna drop this link too, man. Second. I'm trying, man. Nah, bro. Let me know that. Give me 1 second, man. Where is that video at, though, man? Had it right there. I had it right there. Let me see, man. Give me 1 second. Y'all give me a second. I'll be right back. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna drop the link, but give me 1 second. I'll be right back, man. Hold up. Hold up. What the fuck that is, man? I'll be right back, man. Daydream, man. So, like I said, that's pretty much it for the whole Shannon Sharp Ocho Cinco breakdown. Some things they said made sense, some didn't. The bottom line is, bro, like I've been saying for 2 weeks now, Sam Darnold wanted to go elsewhere. Sam Darnold wanted to be elsewhere, man. No cap. Heavy.
Yeah.
Hey, what up,
They,
dog?
what up? Yeah, no, it's good for Jefferson.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
You talking about what as far as Sam Darnold?
No, I'm talking about
Kirk,
what you calling them saying? I seen that flick today.
my Kirk
It's
Cousins.
good for Jefferson and to keep him calm because Cousin gonna throw him the ball regardless. Other than that, that ain't gonna get us nowhere.
I mean, yeah. I mean, and what good is that? Kirk Cousins throwing Jettas the ball, forcing him the ball.
Man, ain't nobody putting no pressure on KOC. That's what I don't like.
He never gets pressure, man. He never gets pressure, you know.
Man,
Shout
I'm
out
telling you, man. I don't give a damn what nobody say, man. That shit come down to freak offs, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Man, that's how that until somebody tell me different. Then you got the biggest freak up there talking what we need.
Who
You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. Even though you're a 3-time Super Bowl champion, shut the fuck up, too.
Who you talking about? Sharp?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharp paying for that cat. You hear me?
Yeah. And it fits right into the culture of what Minnesota doing right now.
Yeah, he worry about Minnesota Viking business, man. You know, I can't stand with him.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody that man ain't never mentioned nothing about the Vikings for years.
It's convenient. It's convenient now. Hey, check out Speen Mar in the building. He say McCarthy was the 6th highest rated QB in the league his last 4 starts. So yeah, put some respect on his name. 9 coming. Don't worry about it.
I can't put no respect. I can't be no man. He can't say that because hell, you played the clip of KOC. You played the clip of KOC saying, "I can't wait till we get back to what we used to do."
Hey,
that hurt.
We're gonna see what happened, man. We're gonna see. Hey, hold on. He say, hey, check it. He said he was 2nd in the league on big time throw percentage behind Stafford. That's big facts. He made a lot of big throws. Can't take that away from him. Period.
Yeah, I ain't gonna take that away. It's more like about time.
Yeah, he made throws a lot of quarterbacks couldn't make. For real. Tell you that now. Hey, check.
Yeah, to me, Brady. He wait too long. He wait too long. Let it rip.
Look, Dre. That's part of the process, part of the development, dog. Look at Drake May. What we see in make Dre, lack of experience in the Super Bowl.
But guess what?
Not understanding.
They had training wheels on them, Zoe. I mean, SKOL. They had training wheels on them. They had 2 dominant running backs, like we got.
You talking about
Drake May? Yeah, that was a run team.
Definitely a run team, but at the end of the day, Drake May couldn't adapt to the Super Bowl stakes, man.
Because they weren't running the ball like that no more. I don't know why they put the ball in Drake May's hand. I think Josh McDaniels panicked. I don't know.
Now, one of the reasons because they couldn't run the ball like they was used to. That Seattle defense was horrific. Man,
regardless, my opinion, I never give up on a run.
Facts.
I'm a chip away. It's gonna crack.
Yeah, some people panic though, you know. So some coaches panic. Yeah. Like you see.
I mean, even though you ain't getting a yard, you can still make the linebackers come up to throw it over the top.
Right. My thing is Drake May showed his inexperience. It showed up. You saw the difference how Sam played in him.
Yeah, it did.
Sam was under pressure too. Sam was under pressure too. He stepped up in the pocket, maneuvered around.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, Brady,
out there.
Hey, Spim say Brady said McCarthy is a rare winner. How you feel about that?
PR talking.
Brady, what Brady got to talk good for old boy for though? You know?
Hell, well, I ain't never heard him talk bad on nobody. So you know. Tom Brady said out of all the up and coming receivers, he like Jawan Jennings the most because he come up big on 3rd downs and he a good run blocker and he don't give up on. He play to the whistle blow.
Hold on, Dre. Hold on, Dre. He said what now? I'm looking this up now because y'all think you capping on that one, bro.
Okay, look it up. Look it up. Tom Brady said out of the top up and coming receivers, he liked Jawan Jennings. I couldn't believe he said it.
In free agency?
Nah, just up and coming receivers.
But how many years Jennings been in the league?
Man, Jennings, shit, he probably working on when he come in the league. Probably about 2020.
You talking about for the Niners, right?
Yeah, he a dog. And we missed that physicality. Because KLC made us soft. We got to have somebody get us when we ain't going. He got that type of attitude. I'm blocking you all the way to the goddamn Gatorade. That's what he do. If that whistle ain't blown, your ass going to the Gatorade where they keep the Gatorade cups at. Yeah, he throwing your ass on the table over there to the whistle blow.
All right, check, Dre. So that's what he said, Dre. Check, right? Boom. So Tom Brady has praised San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Juan Jennings, calling him one of the most underrated receivers in the NFL. Brady highlighted Jennings' playmaking ability, even commenting on his touchdown pass to Christian McCaffrey during a playoff game. So he respect him.
Yeah.
But I ain't getting Jennings over Addison. No, hell no, dog. No cap.
Man, Addison gotta do more, man. I'm getting sick of him, man.
The whole team gotta do more. The whole team gotta do more.
I understand, but man, goddamn, when you see JJ struggling, catch the damn touchdown pass, man. He threw a dime and you let it go straight through your hands.
But you see what I mean, Dre? Dre, you see how I mean? But Dre, you see what I mean though? How what's that pine cone head boy? Ben, what's his name? Who was dissing McCarthy on the low? Damn, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Former linebacker who they gave the reporting job.
Ben Lieber?
Yeah, Ben Lieber. Yeah, that Nick. You see how he was talking about McCarthy, but he'll never mention the drop passes or the O-line play or bad play calling. It's always McCarthy, dog.
Yeah, I don't like him.
What's up with that?
Ben Lieber, you didn't do shit. Ben Lieber is a freaking punk.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna ask you a real question, right? Dre, bet, boom, right? So how long you been a Vikings fan, right?
Man, since I was born.
Hold on. Before that, bro. The media has no idea what they're talking about. He's coming in higher than most of his peers. Hey, is what it is.
What did you say? Go.
He talking about McCarthy. No, he talking about McCarthy. How the media trying to play him, but they ain't really respecting his rankings and shit. You know where he coming in at for real.
I mean, everybody knows, man. The man being sabotaged, man. I mean,
here we go.
We ain't gonna. I mean, I don't know what the hell KOC got on these folks where ain't nobody criticizing him.
Right.
Anybody, I ain't never seen a coach not get this many. They always say it falls back on the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Why ain't nobody saying nothing?
But it never falls back on him though, since he's been there.
Yeah, I'm talking about even Bill Belichick got criticized sometimes. I mean, damn.
All right, so let me ask you this, Dre, back to my question, right? So as many years you've been following the Vikings, understanding the Vikings and shit, watching the games, tuning in, right, locking in with them. Has this kind of bullshit been going on for years?
Let's go. Go.
Let's be real now.
At least back then we were trying.
Okay, hold on. Dre, hold on, Dre. So you say y'all was trying, like what you mean they was trying, like how?
Drafting.
Yeah.
Coaching.
Yeah.
Just everything. Okay, it ain't never been this KOC is the Messiah type of attitude. Never.
Right. Yeah.
Never.
Right.
I don't give a damn how many wins this man did or his winning percentage. This man by far is the worst coach I've seen come through Minnesota in Vikings history.
He worse than Childress?
By far.
By far?
But man, you ain't never seen Childress call no stupid ass plays like that.
hey, worse than Denny Green? Hey, you freezing up, dog. You freezing up, dog. Wait, hey, Dre, you freezing up, homie. Come back in.
Let's go.
Hold on, come back in. You freezing. There you go. There you go.
Let's go. We was only an interception and a field goal away from winning the Super Bowl. I mean, going to the Super Bowl.
Talking about with Denny?
Nah, both Denny and Brad Childress.
Yeah. So was he worse than Denny though?
What, Denny Green?
Yeah. Or was Denny better?
Man, Denny by far, but Denny Green is a Hall of Famer compared to this guy. Real, bro.
Bro, damn, you said Denny Green.
Man, I think Danny Green might have went to the playoff with Warren Moon, and we ain't had shit but Warren Moon and Chris Carter.
Damn. Man, bro.
Old Warren Moon.
So you probably don't know a lot about the Tarkenton days, though.
Nah, I came on the ass end. I came up. My quarterback was Tommy Frazier.
Frazier?
Okay, I mean, not Tommy Frazier, but Tommy Kramer. That's what I grew up on, Tommy Kramer and them.
All right, bet. So I'm gonna ask you this question. Boom. So the most aggressive, physical, punch you in your mouth, dirty Viking squad you ever seen, homie?
Oh.
Or a squad you would like to see the Vikings play like now?
Probably one of them 80s teams.
For real?
Back when we had Monty Kiffin running the defense.
Damn. So you going back there?
Yeah. I when he was running that damn temple too.
Hey, hold that thought. We got shout out Gar Lou Sr. in the building. Gar Lou Sr. in the building, man. He say, I've been a Vikings fan since 1972. I was living for all 4 losses. You can blame the losses and the 6 straight NFC championship game losses on self-inflicted wounds. SKOL forever. Man, shout out Gar Lewis Sr. in the building, man.
If it ain't one thing, no. Not there. No. Tell him not. No. Don't blow the horn yet, because I'm gonna pull him up. Now, how dare you say that? And you're a purple people eater too. He's a purple people eater. We got beat 41-0 in the NFC Championship with Dante Culpepper.
Oh hell yeah. Damn, that was bad, bro.
So don't say it was a play or two here and from there. No. Now the other NFC champion, and then we got blew out against Philly. So it wasn't a play or two here then.
Yeah.
Now so back in the 80s,
he's saying like majority of the time, you know?
Yeah, well, man, our best chance was probably when goddamn Steve Young ran that damn touchdown on us in the playoffs and broke 10 tackles to get there.
Then what year was that though?
I believe that was, man. Ask him what year that was, man. Damn, that was back in.
Hey, in the chat, let me know.
89, 90, maybe.
Hey, what year?
89.
Let me see right here.
Most unbelievable runs I ever seen in my damn life.
Steve Young.
When he ran that, and that was the touchdown to win the damn game. You can go look up that flick. Steve Young run on the Minnesota playoff.
Yeah, I'm finna pull it up.
It popped up on my Facebook one day. I couldn't even look at it. It still make me cringe to this day.
I'm finna pull it up now. I'm gonna see that bitch. I'm finna put that bitch up right now. Heavy. Here it go. Ooh, 1988, boy. Real talk, boy. I remember this Joan Hello, boy. Hold on. Hey, I'm finna share it to the screen. Hold up, though. This shit finna be crazy. Then so he took off on
that was touchdown. The most unbelievable run. That was the most unbelievable run I ever seen by a quarterback. And our defense was on point.
Real shit.
Then we had Keith Millard, George Browner, Chris Dolman, Henry. Oh my God, don't do that.
Dre, you see it on the screen?
You're gonna make me cry. Yeah, you're gonna make me cry.
No, man, come on, man. Hey, man. Hey. Hold on.
You don't remember this. I remember where I was at. I might have been in the 6th grade then.
Shit, 6th grade now?
Yeah.
When they were born, yeah, damn. Here we go.
Yeah, because it was on the NWA hard as hell back then.
Young, back to throw. In trouble. He's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again. Goes to the 40, gets away again. To the 35. Cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10. He dives. Touchdown, 49ers.
Oh, man, homie. That's how they
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
You tackle when we go to the Super Bowl?
How they miss all them tackles? Come on, that's crazy. Hey, they like the Vikings versus who we play missing all them tackles. Shit. Hey, your volume.
Man, that was some old. I don't know, man.
Oh, there you go. You back now. You keep going in and out.
Boy, you open up some. You open with that one.
Hey man, you ask the questions, man. You know that was, but they miss a lot of tackles.
I can still hear my mama screaming, "Get him!"
That's crazy, homie. But they miss a lot of tackles, man. That was horrible, man. That was horrible.
Did you see all them tackles he got?
Yeah, what the hell was that, man? That's wild, that dog. That looked like damn.
And we had a good team that year.
Ed Donatel type shit. Ed Donatel defense.
Man. I'm talking about, man, our front four was something not nasty, too.
Sure, I believe it, man.
Keith Millard said that missed that tackle.
Diving, hand diving.
Damn, you open up some old wound.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you this though. I'm gonna tell you this, man. I hope this draft, homie, just watching them games, we gotta attack them trenches, definitely, man. Yeah, we need some more big boys up front. We need some more big boys up front. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to draft nothing but linemen.
I wouldn't be mad at it. Defense, O-line. I mean,
I want to spend all draft linemen. I want us to have an ugly draft. No flashes, no, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, nah. Well, let's go get the big ugly.
Let's get dirt up front, dog. What we need.
Yeah, let's get big ugly. We're gonna build it up like Saban did. Since you always go back to Saban.
And you know something else, bro? Hey, what I peep for the Super Bowl, like even the older players Seattle had, right? Like Jaron Reed, shout out him, Roll Tide. He 10 years in the league, but he's still playing at a high level, dog. You saw a difference in him than a Hargrave, you know?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like, you can be an older player, but are you good for real, though?
Man, that man know it's so hard to get to the Super Bowl, man. I'm finna lay it on the line.
But yeah, fact. But I'm saying, but you see a difference in him and a Hargrave or who else Allen. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying you see the difference in physicality.
Yeah. Hey, when you dropping that bag off,
yeah,
dude, they get in the bag and you in a freak off culture. You winning.
Shit, wow, man.
If you can't tell me they ain't partying hard and tell me something, give me another idea to get my mind off that, because I don't want to think they doing that. They already done had boat rides back in the day and all kind of shit with punk ass Dante Culpepper in there.
That's wild, man. Hey,
back in that 05 shit, that's when the shit started, when the Ziggies got here.
Hey, shout out Jeff Swanson in the building. Jeff Swanson, Big SKOL. I just left the NAACP meeting and left with a big booty African. Hold up. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. What's up, Jeff? She called me the Norwegian hammer. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Jeff on one tonight, man. I'm gonna go up. Hey, congrats, I guess. Oh no, hey, damn, dog. SKOL VIKES, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. But you right. No, but that's crazy though, bro.
But then look, this was gonna piss you off even more.
What's that?
2012, we drafted Christian Ponder.
Yeah, we did. What'd he do? Nothing.
Yeah, but guess what?
Yep.
Seattle got Russell Wilson in the 3rd round.
Man, we always missing quarterback. We could have got Lamar too. You know?
Everybody wanted to say, "Oh, he'll receive it." Man, get out there and play ball, man.
Disrespectful, dog. Swear, dog.
I swear, I hate that man try to end Dobbs' career because he go out there free wrecking and busting shit up, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That man got a rug. That man, he got stats like Tebow at Tennessee.
Who that?
150
Dobbs?
yards rushing, 300 passing. Ain't too many people did that.
Who, Dobbs?
Yeah, besides Cam Newton and Tebow and Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, Dobbs used to ball out, no count.
Yeah, come on, man. That man put all his faith in that Hall boy. He get busted up. The Dobbs ain't been there but 2 days and go in there and bust that shit up.
Yeah,
then you get mad at him because he ain't running your plays and all that.
And you know what he did with that, Dre? He also, you know, Dobbs was performing well when he made him a running quarterback first. What KOC tried to do, want him to throw the ball, like always, homie.
KOC telling that man to stay in the pocket. No, if it ain't open, I'm bailing.
Right, exactly, bro. And let me ask, check this. So, what you think the Vikings team need as far as position wise? What's the most important position we need right now?
Defensive tackle.
Hold on now. Interior?
Defensive tackle.
But you mean on the inside, right? Because we good on the edge.
That's defensive tackle or nose tackle or whatever he run his defense. We need inside pressure without blitzing.
Fact. Okay, so you feel good about the outside though, right?
I feel good with the secondary. I feel we ain't got to do nothing right there but build some depth.
No. I said the edge rushers. You feel good about the edge rushers?
Turner.
Yeah, JG Van Ginkel. Yeah, come on now.
Van Ginkel. I ain't counting Gennard no more.
Oh man, come on. Stop playing with Gennard top, dog.
Nah, Gennard went out and ran his mouth.
You talking about with who? The one out the McCarthy?
Yeah. Shut up. How you gonna call the kettle black? I missed a 10-yard sack and then we get burnt for a touchdown the next goddamn play.
Hey, Grenard, you know, already got on his head top, man. He learned, dog.
No, people need man. We got to start holding these people accountable. I hope they look at this show. You can call me up, Andre Sutton. I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I don't give a damn.
Hey, Dre, check. So, Brandon, shout out Brandon in the building. Brandon say we need cornerbacks and linebackers. Big facts.
Man,
Dre, look. Hold on, Dre. So what cornerback do you obviously believe in? But like being realistic, dog.
Cornerback?
Yeah, that we got cornerback right now on the Vikings. And we keep the same roster with these corners. Who you believe in the cornerback room, for real. And tell me why. Tell me why. I must know why.
I like my corner. But
which
you got
one?
To look at it, though. Look at it, SKOL.
Go ahead.
We not getting no push with the full line. We always got to blitz and leaving them out on the island.
That's a point. That's a great point. Leaving them on the island.
If we could get pressure with the D line and drop the rest back in coverage, we good. For you to talk about Saban and play the press conference, and Saban said the game is won at the line of scrimmage.
Facts. All I'm saying is this. Check this. All I'm saying is this. Okay. But you know, for a fact, especially playoff time, bro, those corners are going to have to hold it down. It's not always going to be immense pressure. Even Saban understood you got to have skillful corners, dog. That's why we had the best secondary all the time.
I know. And which I had the most, though.
But Dre, this season, the Vikings, our corners got exposed, bro. Sometimes being too small.
You know why we got exposed, though?
Small, not aggressive enough.
No, we had exposed because our defensive line is weak.
That's a
we can't get a sack without blitzing.
That's part of it as well, bro.
So that's why I said I'd rather build be like the Texans. I want a starting five, and then when they get tired, I'm gonna run out another defensive line. I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh man, against the run, our defensive line is so weak when it's a big running back. Oh, we weak as hell against a running back over 220. Oh my god.
Hold on, though, Dre. The defense was playing good the last weeks of the season now, bro. Let's not do that now, man.
Yeah. Look. Okay. Be lucky they ain't run across no scatterboo.
Hey, all I'm saying, bro. All I'm saying is this. Hey, all I'm saying is this, man. You're gonna need to have elite corners when it come down to it at a certain point in time, bro. Even if you can pass rush the quarterback, what if you're facing a quarterback who can pick the defense apart and your corner's got to step up? Brian Flores can only take him so far.
All right. Let me break it down to you like this.
I understand Trench is all that.
When the quarterback drop back, they want that ball gone in how long?
Shit.
What a quarterback got a second and a half, maybe?
Maybe 3.
All right, we need to get there in 2 seconds.
Yeah, somewhere around there. 4 max.
SKOL, we cannot sack the quarterback without blitzing, man.
Oh, bro, trust me, bro.
Besides when Dallas Turner came on, and I was so glad for that. Even though he'll bam, but I was like, damn, at least he getting there. And he's making a tackle.
And in the defense, a lot of times it'd be 3 down linemen at times as well. And 2 on the outs,
Yeah. Dallas Turner, they running a 3-4. They running a 3-4-0 coverage.
So it depends on the scheme too.
Yeah, 3-4, and we need.
All right, let's talk fit. Let's talk fit.
White dude. I love the white dude.
Hold on, hey Dre. Let's talk scheme fit, right? So as far as scheme fit, let's do defense first. So the players right now, us know who Flores is and how he wants his defense to be ran, right? Boom. So what players you think fit his scheme the best right now? I'm saying Van Ginkel, Grenard, Dallas Turner. Redmond, yeah. Rodriguez. Levi Drake Rodriguez. Hispanic dude. You don't know Rodriguez, dog? Put some respect on his name, dog. Levi Drake. Levi Drake.
Because guess what? I know all them bastards and I don't know him.
Levi, trust you just the name sound off, but trust me, if you see him, I'm sure you'll know him, bro. You see him in the game, dog. Number 90. Number 90, the Mexican.
He didn't jump out the screen to me, SKOL.
His motor did. His hustle did. I don't know how you didn't see that, my dog. Better wake up, my bro.
I mean, a lot of time I be missing the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no NFL network and shit. So I might listen to you. I might listen to you or listen to Punk Ass Paul Allen and Bieber. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes I quit looking at Minnesota. Even when we was on TV and I could see it. Yeah. I don't look at him because KOC pisses me off.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, it's too sickening for me to look at. It's 3rd and 1, and you throw a 50-yard bomb down the damn field.
Right. All right. Hey. Look. So scheme. So all right. Now let's do secondary scheme. So what cornerback you feel like fit Flores' scheme? I would say Rodgers right now, even though I don't like his lack of physicality as far as Rodgers go.
Yeah, he don't tackle. He's a good cover corner.
Yeah, serious hell.
I like the corners though. I like the corners. I like Murphy. I like Rodgers. He could be all right.
Rodgers ain't no great cover corner though, man. At that,
he lucky.
Man, bro. Cincinnati was a slaw team. I mean, respect, had a great game.
I ain't talking about that. It'd be other little stuff. The ball just falls in his hands for some reason. You know what I'm saying? He just lucky like that.
A couple games,
but like I said, that's when the pass rush come in, bro.
Facts. Okay, so boom. All right. Matter of fact, let's see here, dog. We just gonna do this. You got a little more time? We're gonna do this right here. You good on time?
Yeah. Hell, I ain't gotta work in the morning. Shit.
Yeah, let's see, right? We're gonna do this right here.
Hell, Wendy probably looking at the show. Wendy called, texted me and said, I don't see you on there. I said, I'm on there. She probably think I'm talking to somebody else. Yeah, Wendy, I'm here. She like your show too.
Appreciate it. Shout out Wendy, man. Yeah, I usually drop the link a little later. That's why. Yeah. Hold on, right quick. Defensive tackles.
Man, we got to build around Redmond, man.
Redmond, solid piece.
Man,
probably the most solid piece.
Yeah, he jumped out the screen to me because he physical at the point of contact.
Right.
And he quick, boom. He there busting up. He remind me of a Warren Sapp. He remind me of young Warren Sapp. Just like it.
Yeah,
move like him in the head. So, but me, I'll go get me a 300, like they run a 3-4. I'm gonna give me a 330-pound nose tackle.
These free agents though a lot. All right, check these free agents. You got David Anamata from Atlanta. Look at him. DJ Reader, Detroit. Daquan Jones, Buffalo. These are interior dudes, man. Let me know if a name pop out to you. John Franklin Myers, Denver. Denver's defense was solid. I ain't watching too much, but their defense was solid. Hey, you can hear me, Dre?
Yeah, that ain't gonna work, bro. We need a nose tackle the size of Vince Wilfork.
Hold on. How big?
You remember Vince Wilfork that played for the Patriots for a long time?
Yeah.
You remember Wilfork that played for the Patriots for a long time?
Yeah, Wilfork was a dog. He was a dog.
Yeah, we need a nose tackle that size right there. Just eat space up and free the linebackers.
Gonna be tough to find one that big though, bro.
Hey,
who out?
That's why I say he ain't got to be skilled. Just give me a 330-pounder to eat up some space, take up some blocks.
Who can play? Hey, you know who I thought was gonna be that for us though. You know that dude. You may not know him, Taki Tamani, homie. You know who that is on our squad?
Taki,
number 94, got him out of Oregon. He was Taki Tamani. He was I may be saying his name wrong, but he number 94. 94, number 94.
Oregon, right?
He played for Oregon. We got him as a UDFA. He played for us now.
All right. Is he one of them like Samoan type dudes?
Hawaiian, yeah, big dude. I thought he was gonna be that big body, just plug shit up, bro.
I remember him in college.
Yeah.
He was popping out the screen in college, but you know the thing about him. But see, the thing about him, you dominated against less competition from what I seen when you was in college.
Oregon.
And then when you played, when you played the big boys, I didn't see you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I thought he was gonna be that big body to plug shit up, but shit, I guess not, man.
No, man, I ain't getting shit out of Oregon.
Shout out Joy in the building. Joy say KLC has got to be on the hot seat this next season. Big facts. We know that. Shout out Joy in the building, man. We know that.
Man, Joey, please, Joey. Can I say something though, SKOL, and apologize for what happened? Hey, for one thing, we ain't gonna talk about politics no more because people ain't mature enough to just let it go. You know what I'm saying? You can't read in between the lines. Just let that go. We're gonna keep it sports. I'm sorry. I'm emotional right now.
Yeah.
I'm emotional right now. I'm a little delirious because I'm sick of this shit. And I want to win, and I want to win now, and I don't give a damn if you go get a Martian off of Mars to play any position to get us a goddamn Super Bowl. I don't give a damn if you got a Spygate, flat the football. Do whatever you got to do.
Let's not get dirty with it. Let's not cheat now, Dre. We ain't doing that now, man. Honorable, man. Honorable, dog.
Man, it's a dirty game. It's a dirty game.
I know,
it's
but
a dirty game. Man, they went backstabbing on Quasi. It's dirty.
Man, listen, man, but that don't mean you want to see the Vikings win dirty, dog. Hey, man, want it to be real, homie. Fuck all that, bro.
The hell if I don't. The hell if I don't. I don't.
Fuck that, right? Try to get dirty. Try to go Super Bowl, get into it, man.
I need it.
Nah, I ain't trying to.
You can't win. You can't win being good, man.
No, we talking football, bro. We talking about competing, bro. Fuck that, bro. This football, bro.
Yeah.
That's the best team.
Man, I think we got to do something, man. SKOL, we got to do something. And we got to do it fast.
Build a roster, man. Build a winning team, dog. Coach better, man. Coach better.
Man, we got skilled players all on offense. We don't need no receivers, no nothing.
Come on, man.
Just
coach your
build
players.
that offensive line up. We could use a tight end.
Come on, bro.
We could draft a tight end.
Yeah.
Get us some good guards.
Yeah. Caden Proctor out of Alabama. Yeah, roll tide. Get my dog.
Yeah, get some good guards where we could where Mason can hit that middle.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We got to hit in this draft. That's it, bro. We got to win the draft. Period,
I think we got a good team, man. I think we got a good team. It comes to one man.
Bro, we proven the whole season last year we got a good team. We competed with everybody.
But it comes down to one man.
Yeah, we know that, KLC.
Yeah, and he got up and said, "I want to get back to the stuff we used to do." I said, "God damn."
he's been the culprit, dog.
I mean, but I can't be mad at him. Hell, I keep going back and forth to the pen on my get rich or die trying shit. So hell, I kept doing the same stupid ass shit over and over and over. I done learned now, and this some bitch, he keep doing the same thing over and over. And what you gonna get? The same damn results.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting crowned for doing nothing, not setting a standard at all. I mean, what standard is being set, Be okay with being average.
I don't know. I guess just being a little pretty preppy white dude that look good in front of the PR camera and you know what I'm saying, to the goody boy system or whatever they got going on up there.
I just think it's a certain mentality that has been going on in Minnesota for a while, for years, and majority of the sports teams, but definitely the Minnesota Vikings team. The whole Minnesota Vikings nice, overpaying players, being too nice to players, all that. Like even the energy of the fans, man, good or bad, like it all plays a part of role. It all plays a role.
We had the coach until Zimmer kept telling Spielman, "Do not get this dude."
Zimmer could have took us there. He proved it already.
Yeah. But when that man told that man, "Don't go get Kirk Cousins,"
right? They didn't listen to him.
Come that next year, I could tell the first game when he came out, I could tell the way his body language looked. I said, man, he don't even give a damn no more.
Everything was off, yeah. And we had good rosters back then, very good rosters back then. Wasted talent.
Yeah. Diggs was frustrated in 2018. Thielen was frustrated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dalvin Cook frustrated.
But you see what I mean about that was the turning point. Like it could have went either way. Rick Spielman make a bad move, and boom, now we're here. So it's like, man, like
that's what started. That's what started it, bro.
But this year they gotta, in order to do a full 360, they gotta hit in this draft, bro. Period. I'm telling you, no. Free agency, they ain't got the money to
hit in the draft. That's automatic. But the only thing you got to do is run the ball. Are you that stubborn to
that too?
Change your play calling to your strength of your quarterback? Are you that stupid?
Right. That too, bro. That fucking too. I mean,
if we would have ran the ball, if we would have been a run first team, we probably would have lost 2-3 games.
Maybe more, but even then, we'd have been in the playoffs and been run the ball.
probably would have went to the NFC Championship game and lost like we always do.
But I'm saying if you run the ball, it opens up everything. Especially the thing with KOC, the run game can be going, bro. Then he just comes up off of it for some reason. He stops running. He like, I get 20 yards.
Yeah, we led the league
pass 5 times.
Man, I'm talking about we top 5 in yards per carry. 4.5 plus 4.5, that's 9 yards. And you only got 1 yard to go on per down, KOC.
And then yeah, bro, KOC, we're gonna see what's up, man. But he's shown he can change, of course. Then is will he continue to do so, man?
SKOL, I look at all your shows, even when I'm at work. I said, this my Nilsa right here. I said, I be bragging on you. I said, this my Nilsa right here. He just like me. SKOL, you played the press conference. The man said, I can't wait to get back to doing what we used to do.
Yeah, bro.
We know you don't run the ball.
Yeah.
So you gonna tell me you finna run a run and shoot? We ain't got no damn Warren Moon or no Tom Brady, no Peyton Manning, no Omaha. We ain't got that.
Right.
That's why I say, man, we got to get Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers is the only one that got the balls to bucky.
And
we ain't doing
it. It's too late for Rodgers, dog.
I mean, Rodgers gonna get us in and out the play. That's the catch match between Rodgers and KOC. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Hey, he gonna give. Hey, look, on the 3rd and 2, if he playing off of you, turn around, I'm gonna throw the ball. I ain't finna run all these deep routes on the 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
If he playing press coverage, go deep. If he laying off on the 3rd and 2, turn around and throw the ball and make a play. I'm an audible.
It's not that simple with Rodgers, dog. You know, I mean, that sound good. I mean, but will it really work out like that?
Yeah, that's why they didn't want him.
No,
he older than this chunk.
That's what I'm saying. So KOC, like, you know, I mean, we don't want Rodgers.
You know where that come from? The same thing with Brett Favre and Brad Cheers. Brett Favre would get in there and change the play. AP used to get mad. Went to Brad Cheers and told him, man, he keep changing the play in the huddle. Shut up, AP. You fumble the ball too much. Shut the.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, man. I'm not gonna.
It's no guarantee Rodgers will perform well. You know what I'm saying? It's no guarantee. Man. I mean, you bring Rodgers. Why not bring Mac Jones?
I think, and I'm telling you this, the bottom of my heart. If Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback, I think we would have won the Super Bowl.
Nah, bro.
Our defense was that good enough.
Now you forget about who calling the plays.
He gonna change it.
he didn't change for McCarthy, dog. You gonna change how? What?
Nah, what you call it? If Aaron Rodgers was there, he gonna give the play call. If Aaron Rodgers don't like it, he gonna change it. See, that's the difference between McCarthy. McCarthy gonna run the play anyway.
I mean, I don't think Aaron Rodgers just changing these plays going against coaches like that, man. I mean, you got
the hell is he ain't? That's why they didn't want him, SKOL.
Why? Who didn't want him? Minnesota?
Yeah, that's why KOC didn't want him.
When did he say he didn't want him because he changes the plays, bro?
Yeah, man. When they were talking about getting Aaron Rodgers wanted to come to Minnesota.
Yeah, but I don't think I don't think Aaron Rodgers is just out there changing plays like that, homie, disrespecting coaches.
No, I said he got the knowledge. Look, man, this ain't gonna work. If it's 3rd and 1, we finna pound this rock.
Right.
We ain't finna do no play action pass to throw a bomb.
If they give him the power to, right?
I think he gonna do it anyway. It's just common sense.
No, man, you gotta,
you got to have common sense sometimes too. And KOC ain't got no damn common sense. You do a tight end sneak and lose a yard, and then come back and throw to the short side of the field. You see what I'm saying now? You can't tell me Aaron Rodgers is not that. He is not that retarded. Come on, nah.
Man, I mean, he would definitely go at. He definitely goes at coaches when he feels a certain way. Definitely that he would definitely speak up.
And that's what that young punk need.
McCarthy learning, man.
Yeah, he learning. I hope he do good. I want him because I wanted to draft him. Out of all the quarterbacks, I said, man, please move up and get McCarthy.
See, finally someone being honest about wanting McCarthy, you know.
Yeah, I was so happy, man. We got McCarthy. Okay, boom. Then we turned around and got Mason. I told my friend, I said, ooh, Mason is the key to winning a Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, how many carries did he get all year? Did he even get 1,000 yards?
Right.
You know he'll 1,500 yard back easy.
Yeah,
man, that man supposed to get. Man, Mason supposed to get average 25 carries a game. He supposed to average that. And watch how that offense runs so smooth. If that man could get 25 carries. Oh, and the defense is gonna be so fresh when they come back on the field.
We got to build them trenches though. Man.
Yeah, we do. And I ain't really seen no hell of a defensive lineman this year in college that just really impressed me. Really.
Yeah. You said lineman?
I ain't seen none.
Get Caden Proctor roll tide, man.
Yeah, you know, the offensive line, yeah, I think it's a good class for the offensive line. But you know,
O-line, D-line, we gotta attack, dog.
Man, we gotta get them tackles and we gotta get them ends. We got the linebackers. We need to get rid of Pace. Get rid of Pace.
Oh, yeah.
Number 0.
Yeah, Pace, he had a bad year this year, got a spot taken.
Yeah, I seen him get smashed in the hole. One-on-one tackle and the dude trucked your ass to get in the end zone. Bang. I don't need no linebacker like that.
Yeah.
We need a big, hard hitting linebacker in the hole. We got Kinkle. We got Turner. I'm gonna give your boy one more shot. But I'd rather have him on I'd rather start Turner and Greenyard you back and Turner up.
If it goes that way, let it happen, but just have the depth there, man. You know, training camp says it all.
You come in on pass rushing situation.
Yeah, you know, training camp says it all, you know.
And probably I'd take a corner and a safety, but you might can find that in free agent.
Yeah. Got to depend on how much money they got to work with, you know. You got to see how much money they got to work with, you know what I mean?
Well, hell, I start telling them niggas shit. I'm like I said, man, I eat the money. Me. And I already told you I chalked up the 2026 season.
Yeah, but you know they ain't gonna do that, man.
I'd take a corner. I'd take a corner. I'd take a corner and a safety. We messed up when we let Bynum get away.
Bynum.
Number 24. He wrote number 24, didn't he?
Yeah, that's debatable though, man. You know, Bynum, I didn't like his speed anyway. I mean,
I like him though. I liked him. He made plays to me. Metellus getting on my nerves. I'm about ready to cut him.
Yeah, Metellus can't cover nobody. You know, he need to lose 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they need to put him at linebacker then. What position is he playing?
He's safety right now, versatile. You know, safety, mostly safety.
And they need to play linebacker.
Yeah.
I don't know what Brian Freud is doing with that little shit right there. I don't know.
If he ain't gonna lose
weight, I be seeing them. You always trailing the man.
Yeah.
Tight end.
Yeah, if he gonna do that late, hell no.
Yeah, I don't even think it's the weight. I just think he's just slow.
Yeah, I mean,
or his reaction is slow. If you that slow, let your reaction be fast. You need to read the play faster.
Right. Facts, man.
If your foot speed that slow, read the play fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
damn, this shit ain't hard, man. It really ain't.
Ain't rocket science, is football, man. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, I know you had said something last time. You said I was just like you, but you know, I gotta say I'm just like me, you just like you, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was a younger me, man. I'm just learning to get over it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you know, but you know.
I'm just waiting for KOC to leave, man. Really, man. We can't. I didn't want him from the get-go.
Yeah.
KOC, knowing we had Harbaugh in the building.
Yeah, that's looking like that was corruption there too, man.
Yeah.
The whole damn Harbaugh situation, man.
And for the life of me, ain't nobody blaming the head coach for nothing. It's like he a golden poster boy.
They never do, dog. They never do, bro.
And right now, I don't know. If they don't fire him, I don't know no way out of it, dude.
Yeah, we ain't gonna see the next year, bro. It's gonna come down next year, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, unless we catch lightning in a bottle, and you know, and get lucky.
Hey, man, what 2 hours and 33 in? I'm probably finna get up out of here.
I gotta get up out of here. I know you're looking too, man. Hey, man, y'all Viking fans, it's gonna be. Hey, we might get lucky. That's all I can say. But it ain't looking good.
You gotta be positive, dog. Gotta be positive, dog.
And I'll just keep it real, bro. Look at him. So check.
You said so. Check it out. I rock with KOC, but this past season right here, it kind of opened my eyes up more about the deficiencies that KOC has when it comes to the offense. Now, before the season even started up. Yeah, Brandon, you know what it is. It's a lot of questions, man. Everybody who was rocking with KOC, they questioning KOC now, rightfully so. Shout out Brandon in the building, dog. True statement, dog.
Brandon, I can even see if you love football, that was good, but I don't see how he was rocking with him from the get-go.
Shit, you know, I think everybody was giving him a chance when he first came in the building, first presser. Everybody, you know, felt like a different culture, different, you know, this and that. I wanted Harbaugh, but I was all right, boom, culture. I fuck with it. Positivity and shit, different, bad.
Man, I didn't fuck with him.
I mean, Harbaugh was
brought in a sorry-ass defensive coordinator with it. I'm talking about, man, he can't ever have a blowout win. Get a blowout win.
Yeah.
But hey, man, you stay up, SKOL.
Yeah, put it down, Jay.
And I don't give a piss about nothing but the Vikings in the Vol.
I'm gonna holler at you later, bro. Roll time, boy. Shout out Dre in the building, man. Oh man. Let's finish this live up 2 hours 30 minutes in. Get to that 240 mark, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. I repeat, hit that damn bell. Support the channel, support the grind. Before the seasons, I thought KOC lacked the cojones to lead the team. He don't got that dog in him. B4 in the building. Big facts. It all came clear this year. It all was clear this year, man. Where the hell is that? Yeah, but it all came clear this year. You hear me, B4? Definitely, man. My dog Brandon in the building, man. No cap. So that's pretty much it for the live, man. Any more questions, comments, put them in there. As far as the Vikings go, it's time for a change. It's time for an abrupt change. The draft is here. About 2 months, 2.5 months away now. Very important draft. The biggest draft in history, some may say. Quasi gone. Boom. New faces in town. New leadership. allegedly got to throw that allegedly around yonder, right? Heavy. But which direction will the Vikings go? Yeah, we're going to see what it really means to the Wilfs. Does winning mean anything to the Wilfs? Do they even want to win? Does winning even matter to them boys around yonder, bro? Heavy, period. Know what I mean? That's what it's going to come down to. What matters and what doesn't matter. Come on, man. When does KOC finally get held accountable? Like me and my dog Dre was talking about, man, for real. You know? When does KOC really get held accountable, bro? Period. I rock with you, my dog. Keep talking that real. 100. Brandon in the building. Much appreciated, my dog, for real. My Levy dog in the building, bro. Yeah, heavy. Let's go, bro. SKOL vibes. Facts, bro. Shout out my dog Brandon in the building, man. But yeah, the Vikings, they must make the right moves. They must make the right moves. Scouting team, scouting whoever, same team, new team, do your job. Period, homie. Do your damn job. New guy in from Seattle. He come and shake things up a little bit. He built a great roster over there in Seattle around yonder. So maybe he can do the same here. We're gonna find out for real though, quickly and swiftly, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No cap, man. Yeah. Once again, shout out all my big dogs in the building. My Levy dogs, my subscribers, my supporters. I appreciate you for rocking with me, man. Heavy. I'll see y'all next time. Let me see if that one more thing in there. Once again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with everybody you know. I know my shout out to my boy Dre. I know he has said I'm just like him, but no, I'm just like me. You know what I mean? Heavy, man. And he's like him. You hear me? Heavy. SKOL VIKES. Win, lose, or draw. Matter of fact, hold up. Hold on. Bring it back. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Hold on before I get out. I gotta check one more thing, man. Hold on. Minnesota. Oh, that's for the top one. Okay. Got you. Do that one later. Y'all finna get up out of here, man. Once again, appreciate y'all in the chat. Y'all hold it down. SKOL VIKES, win, lose, or draw forever. We come to win. Believe that. And guess what? We run the North. Yeah.